Welcome to Hattie's Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and I hope you're doing well, my beloved. If this is your first time, I hope you consider subscribing if this resonates with you. If you are returning, then you're going to notice a little bit of a difference. The readings are going to be a bit shorter. You all seem to respond to that a bit better. Now, let's get on with it. This is your general reading for January, Libra. And the center of your reading, Libra, is that of the devil energy. Perhaps we're also dealing with a Capricorn as well, since this does represent the Capricorn. So with this being the center of your reading, Libra, this is a major arcana. So this is something that is going to be in our energy for a little while. But I don't want you to fret. As a matter of fact, the devil energy, the devil card, has a really great understanding of Libran energy and that of scales. You see, because there is a necessary balance that is appreciated with a Libra. However, with the devil energy in the Capricorn is that of boundaries. So if you can see how the scales almost mimic, that's the pole, and these two are the scales. It's a matter of which one is going to be the heaviest as far as the boundaries that you will allow, or the boundaries in which you are allowing yourself to indulge in or to become overwhelmed with. Now, I did expand on this energy and I got that of the Four of Hearts, and this is with my illumination deck. And really, this energy is that of feeling constraint, not feeling imaginative, not feeling big, not feeling bold, right? So there's something here, Libra, that's holding you back, but I feel like that it's you. I feel like that there's something inside of you that is afraid. Like you're afraid that the same thing is going to happen, right? You're afraid that a new cycle won't come. It'll just continue to be the old cycle over and over again. And you're really thinking about, maybe I need to do something different. Maybe I need to try something different. Maybe I need to stop doing what I'm typically doing, right? Instead of making sure everyone's happy or making sure that I live this balanced life, I need to live this life of healthy boundaries. It's what I'm feeling for you there. You know, and we have the devil, and then we have the Four of Hearts there too. You know, and hearts represent that of our feelings and our emotions. So I'm almost feeling like, Libra, that there is something emotionally that we need to create boundaries about, right? And perhaps it's about our bodies. Like I am feeling like that, to create boundaries of you know, giving our body out too freely, giving our love out too freely, right? To where it's not something that they necessarily have to earn, because you are so loving and you are so willing to give it all up front. Maybe hold back a little bit, Libra. Show them how you want to be loved, right? So now I expand on that of your moon energy, and your moon energy is where you have conversations with spirit. This is also where you resonate emotionally. And I have that of the High Priestess. And because this is another major arcana, and it is in your moon energy, and come on, that's where she resides. She is not only where your emotions are, but she's also there of your intuition, of your dreamscape. She also has the pre-written story of you, Libra. It's there in her lap in a scroll. So I do feel like that this journey, this fool's journey that we are all on, and obviously you're about to start a fool's journey. So I do feel like that you are trying something different. And I mean different in a way of, I'm going to start this relationship off different. I'm going to start this routine off different. I'm not going to do it the same way. I'm not going to start this friendship off the same. You've decided to do it like you've never done it before. And I feel like that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. You see, because with this card that I pulled from the illumination deck, right? This is that of the Zero, and this is that of the Fool. And this is all about new beginnings. This is all about starting something new, but not in the sense to where you're not familiar with it, but you're not familiar with the process, right? It's like we all know how to walk. We all know that process. But once you put on some skates, once you put on some rollerblades, that's different. You're on a fool's journey. That's what that means. And this is how I know that this is the direction you're supposed to go, because I also got that of the 9 of Cups for you, Libra. Feel that beautiful energy. This is a wish fulfillment. And I love it. Whatever it is that you have been manifesting, you've been manifesting because you have been thinking about it constantly. Well done. Some of you, it has been very purposeful. You have been purposely thinking about that new car, that new love, that job, that thing that you need in your gut, in your heartscape, to where you're just not, to where your thirst just isn't quenched, but is satisfied, right? That's a different feeling. It's longer lasting. And with this 9 of Cups, and this also represents that of emotion and love, and really the mental state, right? The mental state in a healthy way, it's a 9. If some of you have been struggling mentally, and obviously there is reasons why that would be the case, but I feel like some of you have been kind of keeping it hidden. You've been keeping it in your moon energy, right? And your moon energy is like, it's like that hot bath after the club when you remove the eyelashes and the makeup and it's just you and the bubbles, you know what I mean? And you're going deep and within, and that's where you're the most truthful, right? And if you're being the most truthful with yourself, Libra, there's certain things that you haven't been telling people, right? It's all about those boundaries. There's certain things that you've been keeping to yourself and you've been struggling with yourself. But the flip side of that is when you are in that moon energy, when you are in that bubble bath, you are using your imagination, and that's how you start to manifest your hopes, dreams, wishes, and may I say desires. Now, this is kind of that double down of that 4 of Wands. That 4 of Swords, right? And that's one of rest. And this is where you have been manifesting during those times that you do have a silent moment, right? When you are alone, when you do have that opportunity to be really real with yourself. This is Spirit really saying that when you have those moments, be real. Right? You don't have to hide from Spirit. You don't have to hide from Source what you really want and desire. You don't. Perhaps you have to do that with your friends and your families and your coworkers and things like that, but not with Source. So during those times of rest, to where no one's bugging you, calling your name every 10 minutes, texting you, you know what I mean? That moment of relaxation to where you can get your thoughts right. Spirit is listening. They understand that we need this new start, this new beginning, this new. When I envision it, I actually see like this tire rolling, and it's getting faster and faster, and it's gaining momentum, and the direction is unclear unless you take this time to manifest it. And we already know that it is going to come true if you continue in that energy. Now, let's go on to your Sun energy. This is where people see you. If you are a Libra rising or ascending, this may resonate with you even more, but this is where people see you. This is your ego, etc., etc. And I have that of the 8 of Pentacles, my Libra. There's a focus there, and then a 5 of Cups, my dear. Come on now. And then that of the King of Wands. Libra, was there someone that you feel like that got away? Do you feel like there's a love that got away? Perhaps it was a fire sign. That would be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So I do feel that. And I also feel as well, Libra, if there is a fire sign that you feel like that you've kind of moved away from, right? I feel like that what's the word I'm looking for? I felt like that had to be that way, right? I felt like that mentally you have to separate yourself from that particular fire sign. If that resonates with you, you know exactly who you are. You almost turn around like, I got you. I know who that is. And yes, I did have to leave that situation because mentally they just weren't, you just weren't on the same frequency. Now, when I look at this Eight of Pentacles, and I intuitively also pick up on the energies that you all allow me to resonate in, so thank you. Some of you are really going to start, some of you are going to start looking for another job, or some of you are going to start looking for a job. So I don't know if some of you are out of work or you are currently working and you're just not happy. Really, I don't hear happy. The truth is, Libra, I feel like that you're a happy individual, right? I just feel like you're not satisfied. I feel like that you want to go someplace where you are satisfied. And where you are satisfied is when all those things are ticked on the things that bring you satisfaction, right? You want to be satisfied with your money. You want to be satisfied with the hours. You want to be satisfied with the reward and, the acknowledgement of you doing a job well done. And Libra, low key, you are one of the most creative people in the zodiacs, and you don't get enough credit for it, right? You always hear Libras are indecisive, and it's all about judgment and stuff like that. But the sides of you that are so creative and really so beautiful and lovely. I mean, come on, you are under the beautiful Venus, and you seek things all lovely. So the thing about this 5, right? Because fives are very joyous energies. I know 5s kind of get a bad rap of it being like this uncomfortable change and things like that. But I don't feel that for you, Libra. I feel like that there is a necessary transition that must happen, right? Because really 5s are all about look beyond what you think you have and what you think you are made of. You see? Because as you focus on those things that you don't have, that you did wrong, that you wish you would did better, the one that got away, right? You are not looking at that bridge in the background that will take you to another journey, that will take you to another person, that will take you to another job. And they're just spilled. They're not broken, right? This is a temporary feeling. You do not have to reside here. There is no bed there, right? In order to get to that house in the background, that new house, that new home of satisfaction, you have to physically walk to that bridge and do it. And that's what 5s are. 5s are like, you have to physically do something. You have to physically make a move, right? And because I do have this King of Wands here too, it's making me feel like Spirit is giving you this nudge. Like it's almost like, get out of it, Libra. Get out of that funk. Get out of that that thing that's weighing you down, right? I hear break out. Just go ahead and break out. Now, when I expand on your immediate present, and what do I mean by your immediate present? If we continue with this energy, if we break out of this dissatisfaction, if we break out of this things haven't been working out for me, and you go into, I'm going to make it work. I'm going to put these new and different changes in my life and not do it the same, right? Because that's what Spirit is encouraging us to do, Libra. Do it differently, right? And you're going to get that of the King of Cups. He is on a block of cement in the most treacherous waters. And he's cool. Does he look worried? No, sir. No, ma'am. And you see those fish that are jumping in the background, right? Right there. That is all about creativity. I don't know if you have a Pisces. And maybe a little nod to a Cancer. I don't know why, but I just heard Cancer too, right? So it's all about that creativity, and it's all about that that love that's very familiar, passion that's very familiar, right? And not only familiar, but comforting, right? He's the king of love. Just think about that. He's the king of satisfaction. Now, for those of you in regards to work, I have that of the Hierophant and that of the Queen of Spades, another major arcana. So I have some major arcanas that are happening in your moon energy and happening in your immediate present. So whatever transition is happening in your ego energy, it's just a transition. I feel like you just need to make a couple of pivots to get you going in a certain direction, whether it's a certain direction in love, a certain direction in work, or a certain direction in a cause. I'm feeling like some of you, it is a cause that you are working towards. And swords in my illumination deck mean the same thing in the classic tarot. And it's that of innovation, it's that of thought, it's that of moving forward with ideas. So I'm feeling like that if you move forward with your ideas, do it differently, Libra. Especially for those of you I feel like some of you, you're just not satisfied in your work. If you're not satisfied, Libra, do something about it. That's it. That's what this energy is. That's what Spirit is like. Do something about it. I got your back. Right? I don't know if some of you Libras have been writing or maybe you've been journaling. If you haven't been journaling, I am hearing that you should. You're being encouraged to journal. This is going to help you with your manifestation. This is also going to help you for those of you who are struggling with what is my next move. And be on the lookout for the readings I'm going to do for job, career, and life purpose. I will be doing that for the first quarter, so maybe that'll be quite helpful to you as well. But I feel like some of you are wanting that. Like, what is my next move? What am I on this earth to do, right? So I feel like journaling is going to help you all out with that. Listen, that is all I have for you. I hope that was helpful. That was your January read. Again, I absolutely adore you.